Hey, good morning to you, my friends out there. Hope and pray everybody's having a good day, whoever you are, in the name of the Holy One. I wanted to take a time and make a little video here, talk about the Enoch calendar some more. I made a video yesterday, and in it I talked about the calendar. I showed you pieces as to the calendar and true time and whatnot. But there seems to be confusion out there as to why the calendar starts on the fourth day. And if it does start on the fourth day, how do the Sabbaths not get mixed up? Okay, they don't get mixed up, they don't fall out of place, and yes, the calendar always starts on the fourth day. And I want to show you, talk about it a little further and show you the error of this understanding. And may this be a blessing to somebody, but okay, we know that the calendar starts on the fourth day. Okay, on the fourth day, Genesis Chapter 1, verse 14, God gave the sun, moon, and stars. He gave them for signs and for seasons. Okay, and for days and for years. That is a calendar. He gave them for appointed times and for a calendar to understand the time. Okay, so that being said, let's look at it real quick. Alrighty, just real quick. Okay, this is Genesis 1:14, and God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night." Okay, to divide day from night, and to let them be for signs and for seasons. We know that this is the word moedim. Okay, it's appointed time, appointed feasts, and for days and years. Okay, that is a calendar. Okay, if you go forward a couple of chapters to the flood, you'll see we're given a calendar here. Okay, in Genesis 7, it says, in the 600th year of Noah's life, right here, in the second month, the 17th day of the month. Okay, second month, 17th day. The same day were the fountains of the great deep broken up and the windows of heaven were opened. Okay, that's the day the flood started. Okay, you get down here into verse 24. It gives you a number of days. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Bringing us to, okay, you come to chapter 8, verse 4. And the ark rested in the 7th month. Okay, that's 5 months later. On the same day of the month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. Okay, this is 5 months of 150 days, 30 days in each month. Okay, this is one of our witnesses to the calendar. Same with Revelation chapter 12. Okay, this is the true time, 360-day year. Okay. Now the error yesterday that I shared, the error that people seem to be picking up is this. Okay, this is our board here, and in it we got our Enoch calendar. Okay, now this is the misunderstanding. People say, okay, if it starts on the fourth day, they expect the Sabbath to be 7 days later. Okay, they're not understanding the reconciliation of the time. But real quick, once again, what we got is 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. Okay, 4 seasons. 4 times 3 months, okay, is 12. You got 12 months in the year. Okay, when you add these months up, all the seasons, you come up with 360 days. Okay, it's a prophetic year. Okay, and this is the error. People are saying if it starts on the fourth day, then the Sabbath has to be 7 days later. Okay, but that is not true. Okay, this is the misunderstanding as to that. In the year, you got 4 days that are called solar days. Okay, they're called in the scriptures in Book of Enoch. Okay, they're called the Tekufa. What they are is they're the 4 solar days. You got 1 solar day per each season. So this is spring. summer, fall, and winter. Okay, they don't change. Each season is the same. So in spring, it starts on the 4th day. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. These are the Sabbaths. Okay, so in spring, starts on the 4th day. Summer starts on the 4th day. Fall starts on the 4th day. Winter starts on the 4th day. That's the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th month. Okay, so this one here represents 1st, the 4th, the 7th, and the 10th months. Okay, another way to look at it would be, okay, each season is 3 months. Spring, 1, 2, 3. Summer, 1, 2, 3. Okay, fall and winter, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 360 days. Okay, and as you come, say we were in the winter, and we're in the 12th month. Okay, you would be on a Sabbath. Okay, then you got 1st day of the week, 2nd. Okay, this is the misunderstanding. This is your Tekufa. You have it, okay, the solar day. You have it one time per season. These are the equinoxes and the solstices. Okay, this would be, if this was the 12th month, this would be the represent the solstice day, the Tekufa. And I'm going to show you this in the book of Enoch in a second. Okay, but at the end of the year, on the 12th month, you would have day 1, day 2, day 3. Okay, and then you would restart the calendar year. Day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. You never lose your Sabbath. Okay, but this is a great misunderstanding, and we were even told this in the book of Enoch. Okay, to understand the calendar, okay, you got 12 months of 30 days, 360 days. But with the Tekufas, there are actually 364 days. Okay, that being said, let's look at a few verses here in the book of Enoch. Okay, my friends, this is the book of Enoch. Okay, but on chapter 72 on up here through a couple of chapters into the 80s, you got what they call the book of the courses of the heavenly illuminaries. Okay, but in chapter 75 here is where we're given our Tekufas, our solar days, and we're told of their, reckoning. And the leaders of the heads of thousands who are placed over the whole creation and over the stars have also to do with the 4 intercalary days, being inseparable from their office, according to the reckoning of the year. And these render service on the 4th day, the 4 days which are not reckoned. Okay, 4 days which are not reckoned in the reckoning of the year. Okay, so without these 4 days, you have the 360-day prophetic year. Okay, but they're days that are real, they're days that are there, but they're not in the reckoning of the year, in the calendar. Okay, if you go to chapter 82, he tells us about this again. 82 verse 4. Blessed are the righteous, blessed are all those who walk in the way of righteousness and sin not as the sinners. In the reckoning of all their days in which the sun traverses the heaven, entering into the departing from the portals for 30 days with the heads of thousands. Okay, the heads of thousands is what we just read. Of the order of the stars, together with the 4, which are intercalated, which divide the 4 portions of the year. Okay, like I said, they divide the 4 portions of the year. At the end of each season, you have a Tekufa. Okay, now the Tekufa might be in the middle of your month. Okay, your equinox might be in the middle of your month. Okay, but the counting of the days at the end of the season with the Tekufa. Okay, and it's not reckoned. You can see here the 4 portions of the year, which lead them and enter with them 4 days. Right here. Owing to them, men shall be at fault. Okay, this is how people mess up the whole calendar. And if you mess up, okay, your leap cycle, or you don't reckon these days, your whole calendar is going to be out of whack. Your feasts are going to be out of whack. It's not going to be in order. Okay. Men shall be at fault, not reckon them in the whole reckoning of the year. Yeah. Men shall be at fault and not recognize them accurately. Okay, that's exactly what's going on. For they belong to the reckoning of the year and are truly recorded thereon forever. 1 in the first portal, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the sixth. End of the year is completed in 364 days. Okay, with your Tekufa, which are 4 in the year, there's 364 days. Okay, keeping that in mind when you look at this calendar. So again, let's look at this. Okay, 4 seasons. Okay, 3 months in each season. Enoch said, okay, that these would divide the 4 portions of the year. Okay, this is the day he's talking about, these 4 solar days, the equinoxes and the solstices, the Tekufa. Okay, at the end of each season, you have, okay, we won't call it a 31st day, but there's a day there, it's your Tekufa. Okay, so say we're at the end of the year, say it's the 12th month, okay, and we're here on the last day of the month. Okay, the 12th month of, okay, which would be winter, the winter season. Okay, the 3 winter months. At the end, the 12th, you'd be on the 30th. Well, let's start here on the Sabbath. Okay, and go from Sabbath to Sabbath. 12th month, 28th day. Okay, then you would go, okay, 1, 2, then your Tekufa, 3, and then you would restart the year. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they don't fall out of order. So at the end of, okay, it's spring, 1, 2, 3rd month. At the end of your 3rd month, there's a Tekufa. Summer, 1, 2, 3. At the end of your summer, there's a Tekufa. Same with the fall, same with the winter. These 4 days, okay, are with the reckoning. Okay, Enoch said men would be at fault and not reckon them in the whole reckoning of the year. Yeah, men shall be at fault and not recognize them accurately, for they belong to the reckoning of the year and are truly recorded thereon forever. 1 in the first portal, and 1 in the third, and 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the sixth. And the year is completed with 364 days. Okay, so without these Tekufa, you got 360 days. Okay, you got 12 times 30, 360 days. With your Tekufa, your solar days, there's 364, and that's what he said. Okay, that's what he said in verse 6, Enoch 82. He says the year is completed in 364 days. Okay, but like I said, your Tekufa might happen, okay, like the solstice might happen in some random day, and they will move throughout the year. That's what he said. Okay, that they wouldn't, he says that they won't, they would lose their, I think it's Enoch chapter 80. Is it Enoch 80? Okay, he says that the, anyway, he says that the moon and stuff, they alter their order right here. In Enoch chapter 80, he says, and in those times the fruits of the earth shall be backward, and shall not grow in their time, and the fruits of the trees shall be withheld in their time, and the moon shall alter her order, and not appear in her time. And in those days the sun shall be seen, and all his journey in the evening, okay, with the extremity of the great chariot in the west, and shall shine more brightly than accords with the order of light, and the chiefs of the stars shall transgress the order prescribed, and these shall alter their orbits and tasks. Okay, so each year as you go through time, you'll see that, okay, the moon and, okay, the solar days won't happen on the same day every time. Okay, say your solar day happens here. Okay, well, you're still counting it at the end of the season. Okay, and they don't change, but they will come back to, okay, you'll see that your solar day, as time goes by, it'll move this way. Okay, but whenever you zero your calendar in your leap week cycle every 6 and 5 years, so at the end of 6 years, at the end of 2024, you would add a 7-day week. Okay, that's your leap week cycle. And then you would switch over to 5 years. At the end of 5 years, you would add a 7-day week. Then you would go back to 6. Okay, it just goes back and forth from 6 and 5 years, your leap week cycle. Okay, and as you would do that, you would see everything perfectly readjust. It all comes back in. You never lose your feasts. You never fall out of order. Okay, again, each season starts on the 4th day of the week. I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description of this video. Okay, it's called Enoch Calendar Sabbath in the Leap Week Cycle. I encourage you to watch it. It'll be a great blessing to anybody that does. I'll also put a link, that's got 30 videos as to this calendar. Okay, and I hope that this may be a blessing to somebody in the confusion. This stuff is not out of order whatsoever, my friends. God has an order. He's given it to us. We just got to understand it. Okay, but without the reckoning of the Tekufa, you will be at fault. You will have error. Okay, that's what we were told. So I hope that this clears a few things up as to the 4th day and why the calendar starts on the 4th day, and it just doesn't break order. Okay, so much love to y'all. I hope you have a great day. Check out those links, especially the one. Okay, it's called Sabbath, Enoch Calendar Sabbath in the Leap Week Cycle. Please check it out, my friends. You'll see that in it, even creation keeps the Sabbath. Okay, so we know when the Sabbath is. There's no losing the Sabbath. So anyway, I hope that you watch. It'll be a blessing to you. Hope you all have a great day. In the name of the Holy One, the only one. Later.